Hey guys, it's Veda still, and today is a Saturday, and so this video is not going to be a car vlog, this one's going to be a movie review. Woohoo! Movie review. So last week I watched a movie called Salmon Fishing in the Yemen. Salmon Fishing in the Yemen wasn't nominated for any of the Oscars, but it was nominated for 3 Golden Globes, including Best Picture. So it was kind of in the critics' minds all throughout the season. My review of it initially, I'm gonna say I liked it. It wasn't the best movie ever, but I really did enjoy it. There were several parts in the film where I actually laughed out loud. I thought it was absolutely hilarious. Some of the comedy does stem from the British mentality of overly properness and that sort of thing, and that being corrupted and breaking down and causing kind of situational humor based on that. So that might be a bit of a hindrance to some audiences, but I personally did enjoy it quite a bit. The film stars Ewan McGregor as a scientist, a fishing expert, who gets called upon for this crazy venture by Emily Blunt, who is a marketing assistant to the Sheikh of Yemen. And the plan is to somehow introduce salmon fishing into the Yemen. And there's a lot of reasons why this can't work. Number one being because the temperature down there. It's way too hot to have salmon fishing. Another one of the issues they come up with later is where they're going to find the salmon, because the fishermen kind of get up in arms about they're stealing our salmon, and it's a very interesting dilemma that they end up coming up with. Ewan McGregor, at first, he starts off saying, you know, I'm never going to do this, this is a crazy venture, this is never going to work out, and then throughout the film he kind of comes to terms with, you know, hey, this is what we need to do. And one of the big motivators behind getting this project off the ground is Patricia Maxwell, played by Kristen Thomas. And she is the press secretary for the Prime Minister, and she thinks that this feel-good story from the Middle East is really just going to turn his whole political view around and make everybody kind of love him even more, and really help him get out of a scandal that he kind of gets involved with early on in the film. So all kinds of crazy hilarity ensues, along with a lot of political intrigue. There's a love story involved, and all kinds of other little intrigues that just make this film a very heartwarming film. It also has a lot of religious references. The Sheikh is very strong in his faith, and Ewan McGregor, being a scientist, doesn't really share those strong bonds. He's more, you know, give me some facts, give me some science. And throughout the film, he ends up finding a faith of his own, kind of his own way. So I like that about the film. A lot of the locations where they filmed were absolutely gorgeous. Some of the British scenery was amazing. They had a lot of scenes featuring some of the nature and wildlife, especially when they go up north and go salmon fishing out in the wild. And then of course down in Yemen there was beautiful scenery that they used there, wide open deserts, and this amazing shot of this dam that they've built to help with the water reservoir in order for these salmon to be able to live there. And I really enjoyed all of those visual effects. One that I really liked especially was the idea of a salmon going upstream, and there are some scenes where they did some really nice underwater shots. I think a lot of it was CG, but it showed fish swimming the wrong way and, you know, bumping up against each other and the current and trying to turn around. And that scene was actually mimicked earlier in the film whenever Ewan McGregor has this kind of change of heart and decides to go against his gut, and he has to travel upstream against all these people on a sidewalk. So I thought that was a really nice parallel imagery right there. So I guess I better come up with a rating system for these movie reviews if I'm going to keep on doing them. Let's see, stars are a little overdone. Well, on ScrabbleDiva, how about bingos? A bingo is whenever you play all 7 tiles at once in one turn, and you get 50 bonus points in the game of Scrabble. So I'm going to give it 4 bingos out of 5. Good movie. Go check it out if you haven't already got the chance. You can get it on Netflix. Talk to you guys later. Bye!